I was reading your book, Cracking the Code.
Yeah.
And I found it very interesting that you mention about a lot of your struggles and different jobs that you did and how you learnt on the job, you know. All very interesting. But one very interesting thing was that you said that relationships, meaningful relationships are key, you know.
Yeah.
You have to hold on to them.
Yeah.
So in this business, you know, show business, where it's so tricky,
Yeah.
how do you and Tahira keep that balance, you know? Because it's a tough business when it comes to relationship.
I guess it's always tricky, not in just this business, because I think things are highlighted and underlined in this business.
Right.
There are beautiful people everywhere, attractive people everywhere in every sphere of life, be it corporate or showbiz. It's just that you need to just keep your relationship steady, and you have to be in love with your partner's soul. I think that things are sorted then, and I guess everything is so fickle around you.
True.
Everything changes. In fact, every Friday, everything changes. People around you will change every Friday.
Right.
But I think your family will never change. So I think you need to keep them with you.
Did you ever have this, this sort of complex when, you know, बहुत अच्छी picture चल गई, and then you start feeling like really special because everybody is like complimenting you and congratulating you? कभी ऐसा mind shift हुआ था कि okay, like I'm, you know, almost God's gift to mankind?
That happens with the first film. You know, it's important for an outsider to hit the mark in your first film because you will not get a second chance.
True.
So people who have done great job in the first film, their first film has done well, the outsiders especially, they're really fortunate. I'm one of them. I used to feel like, I've arrived after Vicky Donor. And of course I was just doing a lot of stuff. I was going for events, had no time for family. That was the time I was like, let's go for it, yeah. And then I realized, you know, my family was suffering, my relationship was suffering. So I've seen ups and downs in these 5 years, and that's great. So that's made me a lot saner.
Yeah.
You know, I have stable head on my shoulders because of these crests and troughs in the past 5 years. And I'm glad I am having this journey.
Did you change?
I think I changed probably after my first film.
Okay.
That also on a personal front.
Okay.
Not with people. I
Right.
think you put a facade in front of people that you, at times, you know, when you achieve success initially, you're young and you are vulnerable, you don't have a stable head on your shoulders, then you probably be still nice to people. When it comes to your family and immediate friends, then you can be just, yeah, get out of here, I'm doing my work right now.
Yeah.
So you prioritize your work over everything else.
After the success of your films, you know, you were quite low-key. So did people think you were starry?
That's a character trait. I've
Okay.
never been like an out-and-out attention seeker. Even in my class, I was a silent kid in the class who was like mischievous for sure, but I was never out there to grab attention.
Okay.
And I've always been low-key. It was not deliberate. There was no agenda behind it. I don't have an attitude. I'm just an introvert at times.
Okay.
I like keeping to myself, and that's it. Yeah, probably initially people should think that he's not approachable and for interviews or for meetings or whatever. But I've always been under hibernation. Yeah.
Is it difficult being an introvert in a business which requires you to be very sort of social?
Of course, it's very difficult. It is difficult, but I'm glad that if you have a solid team around you, they can maneuver things around and probably, what do you say? They can, whatever you can't do, they can do.
Right.
You know, they can meet people and stuff like that. At the same time, you also realize that you have a family back home. You have to take care of that also, that aspect of your life. So it becomes a little difficult. Challenging also at the same time because these are the initial years of my life, of my career.
Yeah.
And I'm also a family man. It's not easy.
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
quite a balancing act to have,
True.
like, you know, family, kids, then you're starting out in your career.
Yeah.